So Christine, thanks a lot for doing this experiment with us, and this is part 2. And now you have decided what you are going to paint. So tell us a little bit about the process that you went through to decide what area that you're going to paint next, and then you can go ahead and paint.
Okay, well, I haven't completely decided, but I just thought I should fix what's bothering me the most, and right now it's like this head, this white has gone over the head. It's not really bothering me, but I know what to do next is to mix up the same color and see if I can...
So do you usually start with painting what frustrates you the most, or it really depends?
It just comes from a sense of dissatisfaction, like wanting to fix the image and take out what I really don't like and then put in something different. But it is kind of an impulse. It's hard to describe something like a feeling. Like, again, I hate to say feeling again, but it's like a intuitive kind of decision.
Right.
But or maybe it's a technique that I thought about, that I know about, and I just I'm going to try it out.
Okay.
So,
all right. Feel free to start.
Okay. Well, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think about it very much. It's good that you asked me. Oh, these too pink. I'm gonna go back and get some. But yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's just trial and error. It's kind of. I feel naked right now.
Sorry to put you in this position, but this is what part of the documentary and part of the interesting part for us non-artists, in a sense. Yeah.
Okay, it's too much still.
It's still too much pink.
So sometimes it's nice when you go back on top of what is painted and you mix up the color. And it's not quite the same as what it was, but it adds something to it. But sometimes it doesn't work, and it's like this one. I don't really prefer it to be a bit more faint. So in that way, it also creates kind of a layer mistake. Let's see. It's too thick. Okay, this doesn't have to be the camera, does it? A little bit too pink. And it's painting and see, it's not just about the color, it's also about whether it's thick or not. Like, I mean, the right texture. I don't know.
So thickness. Right now it's too thin?
It's too... Yeah, it might be a bit too thick, maybe. But it's okay, I can always go back. I kind of like this mark. I'm wondering if I should get rid of it or not. Because it doesn't make sense in a face. You just get rid of it.
So is it still part of the face now? Is it you took away the edge?
Which, this part? If I cover it up, let's see what happens. Can't take it back, but... It becomes more like a face. Yeah, let me just take what's in the back. See it. Yeah, it's too pink. Oh, it's awful. Okay. Sometimes I might panic too early. I kind of liked how it was before. Now it's become too much of a head. Okay, I'm going to grab a rag. This is my rag, my big rag. So I kind of like how this came up through that. Maybe I should see if I can still get it closer to this. Maybe there's a bit more orange in it. Does it look different to you?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, wiping away the paint was another thing I would do a lot, just to kind of see, just to,
Even when you wipe it away, you still get remnant of
I think what's wrong right now is the paint is too thick.
Mm-hmm.
Feels too intense. Okay, then my strategy usually at this point would be to leave it for a second and paint something else. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll paint one thing in my head and it won't really work, so then I think I notice something else in the painting that needs to be fixed. Let's do that. Okay, I usually don't paint this delicately because you are on camera here.
Ignore me.
No, it's hard. It's hard to ignore. It's standing there. Okay. This is why I have admiration for the people that paint on the street. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a little bit better. And maybe I'll keep that mark I had before. I'll send you a picture of how it turns out. Maybe in the end, the whole face will be erased. Okay. Sometimes I do plan a painting out and I know like a little bit more about what it's going to look like, but by and large it's kind of a mystery.
Too distracting if I ask you a question, or are you okay?
Okay.
So
Yeah, maybe I'll be
why would you paint something knowing that you're going to paint it out? Because you want to release part of the energy there, or you know something may come through?
Well, because it's like your motto, right, is mistakeism, right? Or make as many mistakes faster, something like that, right?
Right, yeah, make mistakes faster.
Yeah, so I think for me, it's probably the same thing. Like, painting is about, well, for me, the more interesting paintings have those mistakes in them. Like, they don't look like mistakes in the end, but there's this process that you go through.
Mm-hmm. So meaning that sometimes those mistakes is what may turn out to be the best element in it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of why I kind of rush into to doing it like this. And sometimes it's also because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I made a mistake. It's not, it's just basically if you're too scared, then you'll never make anything.
Right.
So I mean,
it's part of the process of making art, right?
Yeah. You almost have to be not fearful of making bad art.
Yeah.
Because if you are, then you never make anything interesting.
If you know that every step you make is perfect, well, maybe then the artist should change medium.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing new to make.
Yeah. Well, and it's more interesting. Like, for instance, you can see like this is a dark shade here, but then there's light coming through, but then there's the skin. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, if I just painted the face by itself, it wouldn't be as interesting. If I didn't have this strip here to deal with, it would be less interesting too.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. So when there's a strip there, you will deal with it.
Yeah. One
way or another. Mm-hmm. Either deliberately paint over it, or like you did, work around it.
Yeah. So one or the other. Yeah, and it's interesting. It's like light, right? You make decisions, and then you might not you might regret some of them, but you have to kind of just have faith almost that it will work out. Okay, this head is going to be, how big should I make it? It's kind of like a Buddha head, isn't it?
Yeah, roundish, yeah.
Anyway. Can you see the fingers here?
Yeah, now yes. But see, after you mention it, though, right? Before,
Yeah.
Before the green is cutting it off, right? So. Oh, now I see the face.
Oh, you didn't see the face before?
No, see, I thought there was that was the head, but see, now I see the eye, the nose, and yeah.
Yeah. Strange, eh? Mm-hmm. Actually, and I do like seeing that mark come through. Like, even though it doesn't make sense, it's a face, it makes it more, I don't know, it makes it,
it's like a face that has special characteristics.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
It's not a literal, like it's not a real.
Like a mark.
Yeah, it's not a real. He's closing his eyes. You can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I always assume people can see what I see, but maybe they don't. And sometimes that happens. And they're like, they don't see at all what I see. It's very funny. Sometimes you feel like as an artist, oh, you failed. You're not good at representing things. But I think I'm going to mix up that blue. I really like this blue here, but and how it sits next to it. It's almost like something you see in graffiti. Something very, like, 2D facing us, and then something more volumetric. So yeah, this piece has some very graffiti-like. Okay, now that I see it from afar, I like the head, but I don't like that pink that's sitting on the tent. If you look back at the painting, too much pink going on.
Paint on
pink on
here?
The head.
The head, that area?
And then this too.
Oh,
too much.
Yeah.
So then now I have to change that.
So the pink and the bottom and the pink on the top, that's too
much, and they cancel each other out in a way.
Right. When you say cancel each other out, it's like the two are like, it's like double emphasizing the same thing.
Yeah, or maybe it would work if I had, like, there's pink here, and pink here, and pink here. Maybe then but,
right. Then pink would be dominating.
Yeah, and then that gives it a different feeling. I think what I'm going to do is go back, and I think the head is too big now.
And then you would use some water to fix it a little bit.
Yeah, but just a little bit.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to go at it.
Wow.
There it reduces a little bit, but I think I like to change the color anyway. I'm being kind of bold for your video. But I think it is kind of how
it's good for the video, but I hope you don't damage your painting.
No, it's not damage at this point. No, it's not at that point where it's like, I still have to figure out what to do with the space though. But see, I did all that and it doesn't change the painting that much, does it? I mean,
see, as a non-technical person, that seems to have some change already. Of course, we're looking at the main area, the area that you're changing. Yeah. Okay, so tell me, why is it not too much of a change?
Well, I mean, it is a
because
change.
Most of the painting is like size-wise?
Yeah. Like
most of the paint, that area is not changed.
Yeah.
That area, the other. Oh, okay.
Well, the head grew big and then I reduced it again. So it's not. I don't know. It's a weird. It has changed though. I think the face is much better now. But I have to try and experiment to make a big head. And it would have looked fine on its own, but then you have to look at it in the context of the painting. Does it work, And then sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. And you just kind of go with it. And I'm trying to think. Sometimes I know. Sometimes I do plan a mistake though. Like I know when I'm gonna deliberately make a mistake and then erase it out. But sometimes I don't.
This is neat.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Christine, for doing this experiment.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.